Coming up next, it's Midnight Run, followed by The Bugs and Daffy Show on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's The Bugs and Daffy Show, followed by The Flintstones on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's The Flintstones, followed by Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Scooby-Doo, followed by Tom and Jerry on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's the Smurfs, followed by Scooby Movies on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Two Stupid Dogs, followed by Gumby on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Dexter's Laboratory, followed by the Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Followed by Scooby and Scrappy on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Followed by Scooby and Scrappy on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Scooby and Scrappy, followed by Scooby Movies on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Scooby and Scrappy, followed by Scooby Movies on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Scooby Movies, followed by Scooby Mysteries on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Scooby Mysteries, followed by a pup named Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's a pup named Scooby-Doo, followed by Super Chunk on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Super Chunk, followed by Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, Super Chunk continues, followed by Cartoon Network, Cartoon Theater on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater, followed by the Acme Hour on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's the Acme Hour, followed by Rocky and Bullwinkle on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Rocky and Bullwinkle, followed by Dudley Do-Right on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, it's Dudley Do-Right, followed by The Flintstones on Cartoon Network.